I would like to introduce you to Sapria. Sapria is a nonprofit organization that helps individuals heal from the long-term impact of sex abuse. No one likes to talk about it. No one wants to deal with it. Everybody just wants to bury it and keep it a big secret. Well, that causes lots of long-term impact that people, relationships, couples, families have to deal with. It's the elephant in the room that no one wants to talk about, and that's not effective. Supriya has discovered ways in dealing with this issue that are very respectful, very gentle, very understanding, and healing. So we can get this monkey off of our back for once and for all. Once we start talking about something, it disperses the taboo around it, the shame around it, and we can empower ourselves. Just like there's AA programs to talk about all of that darkness, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving. People were just drunk driving. It was a part of normal culture until somebody said, no, 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 we need to stop this. This is another version of that because sexual abuse is rampant. And we need to have a voice and protect our children, the next generations, and heal ourselves so we're not handing this down because of our ignorance. So we have a gala coming up in June 8th in Atlanta, and I'd like to give you some information about Supriya to educate you on the resources that you have available to you, as well as, hold on, what you can do to participate in this movement. I'm just doing the screen share here. All right. One of the things I wanted to start here is some facts around sexual abuse. It is pervasive. Sex abuse is commonly occurring in the result of other children. 50% of sex abuse happens by other children. So you may think, oh, I don't have that problem in my household, but your child could be abusing other children and not even realizing it, not even understanding what's okay and what's not okay, because we don't know how to have these conversations. All children are at risk of sexual abuse, with some populations experiencing increased risk. So no one's safe. Online and offline safety go hand in hand. When we can teach our children this is okay, this is not okay, then we've stopped the train wreck from happening. A child is far less likely to be sexually abused by a stranger. We think, oh, stranger danger, but no, 80% of the cases reported are by people that the family knows. What happens is there's a muting going on. So the child knows something's wrong, something's bad, this isn't right. But in that event, they realize like, oh, I better not talk about this. Better keep this a secret, because if that person crossed the line once, they may cross another line, and it could be dangerous for me to speak up. Most people don't say anything ever and never get that healed. Providing a safe environment for your child is critical. So when we learn how to speak about these things, we can prevent them and then heal them in our adult selves as well. Here is another page that they have. It's the prevention page, and it teaches you how to talk, how to educate, how to monitor and support your child as they develop in their maturity, how their body changes, how they respond to attention from other people. This defines things in new ways, shows the impact, what happens to the child, the depression, the anxiety, the substance use. And what if something already happened to my child? How do I deal with that? The research that they do is very impressive because they don't want to bring in ideas that aren't working. So they do the research, they find out the most effective ways, and they go for it. How they started the company is this couple said, you know, we need to make an impact. We need to do something. We're resourced, we're blessed, we have everything we need and want. And then they figured out what's the greatest need? Oh my God, here it is, the, what do they call it? The dragon, the sleeping dragon. And they said, well, we don't want to have to beg for money for all of this. Let's start our own company, and then all the profits can support the organization. And that's what they did. They created a very successful business, mascara, makeup, and that supports the foundation of what they're doing. But they're going global now, and they need outreach, they need trainers, they need the word to get out. So that's what this gala coming up is all about. Look at this page here. If you're a survivor of child sexual abuse trauma, you may know all too well what it's like to experience some of these common symptoms. Again, the research has shown all of these here can be related to sexual abuse. And it's not like something that had to happen for months or years. One incident changes the person point of view towards themselves. Their self-esteem takes a big hit, and instead of moving on their path that they were destined for, they end up somewhere over there. Research shows that it takes up to age 45 for an adult to say, I think this is a part of my issues, and then to go and find the healing. 45 years old before they put it together. So let's not waste time. Let's start putting things together. And each of these things here, so just pick one, goes into a whole explanation. Statistics, there's a video about this, all explanations. You see, it goes on and on. This is very, very legitimate, foundational. They used evidence-based things, resources, proven again. This is really, I can't tell you enough. Here's the gala. June 8th, 6 p.m. at the Georgia Aquarium, a magical place. And you can join us for an evening of hope and inspiration. Yes, we're going to talk about a difficult topic, but we're going to talk about the healing that can happen through Supriya, about the wins in people's lives because they took the courage, because somebody told them about this website. And what they do is they offer so many healing techniques and modalities. They have a 4-hour healing free webinar, live webinar that anybody from all over the world can get on. And they walk you through some very nice steps so the person can start feeling valuable, important, healing, tender towards themselves. Then they have a retreat that they're doing, mobile retreat. So all they need is 8 women or anybody who's been sexually abused, 8 people in, a retreat center or whatever, and they'll fly out and facilitate a healing weekend for the people. They're doing one in New York, and they're looking to do one in Canada. So here is the agenda. A table costs $1,750. An individual seat is $200. Here's some sponsorship opportunities. And then here is the different opportunities if you would like to participate and support and learn more and educate yourself or send somebody. I'll let you look over that. We are also looking for auction items, live auction items, and then auction items that will be there. So if you have anything or your business donates, please give me, just reach out and let me know what you've got going on, and I can present it to the committee. We're very excited about getting this word out, about finding support and making a big difference in the world together. Thank you. Appreciate you listening and thinking about this and feeling into it.